Hi there, I'm Thom Malone and we're going to look ahead to the action from the Curragh on Saturday. We get things underway at 25 past 1 with a 6 furlong Irish EBF Auction Series race, and I really like the chances here of Thunder Eclipse. Nice winner at Naas last time out and has some really strong form, 2-year-old form that ties into the likes of the Acropolis, Pinar del Rio and plenty of others as well. So I think Thunder Eclipse takes the opener. At 5-2, it's our second race of the afternoon over a mile. It's the Irish EBF Median Series Maiden. 11 debutants amongst the field. So there's a real chance here that the winner of this race might not end up being the best horse in this field over time. But it's kind of difficult to get away from Good Heavens for Jake McManus. Ran into a decent horse last time out in the shape of Bluegrass. I just think that that run is really strong piece of form and he can oblige here at 155. At 2:30, it's group action, the Alan Smurfit Memorial Beresford Stakes. Such a brilliant race, so good for Aidan O'Brien as well. 18 times he's won this race, including the last 10 in a row. He's got Luxembourg as his only runner in this, but I quite like the chances of Joseph O'Brien's runner in this, and perhaps he can wrestle this back from his dad. He rode the winner of it 3 times himself as a jockey, but Swan Bay can oblige in the Alan Smurfit Memorial Beresford Stakes there at 2:30. At 3:05, we have the William Hill Ireland Lengthen Your Odds Maiden. Obviously, Jerobeam sets the standard here, 83. You'd have to think that that should be enough to win most maidens, just whether or not he genuinely is an 83 horse. Cheval Blanc, though, is an interesting runner. He's quite well backed on debut at Cork. Can probably leave that run behind him. He wasn't actually beaten that far behind in a sort of bunch behind a clear winner. 110,000 guineas yearling, and maybe Cheval Blanc can give Jerobeam something to think about there at 3:05. At 25-4, then it's the Gain the Advantage Series Nursery. That's 45-70. A big thanks to Gain as well, all part of a huge series of races that they are running. In this one, I like the chances of the Johnny Murtagh trained Magnifico. Ran a better race than this last time out. Finished second. He's only up a pound for that. I think Magnifico there can oblige at 25-4 in that Gain the Advantage Series Nursery. At 4:10, then it's the William Hill Ireland Group 3 contest. It's the Renaissance Stakes. It's a really decent renewal, and it's gone the way of British Raiders 3 out of the last 4 years, and I think that'll be the same again. Art Power has run in Group 1 contests on 6 of his last 8 outings. So I just think that Art Power dropping down to Group 3 company. Maybe some of Ireland's best sprinters turned up a couple of weeks ago on Longines Irish Champions weekend, and it's a real chance for Art Power to get back in the winning ways. Now, the obvious negative is that he hasn't won since 2020, but can get back to winning ways at 4:10 at the Curragh on Saturday in that William Hill Ireland Renaissance Stakes. Then at 4:45, it's a 7 furlong handicap, the William Hill Pick Your Places handicap. Ozymandias is an intriguing runner for Ger Lyons, but I wouldn't be surprised if this race is set up for Ice Cold and Alex. Again, I'll probably only back him if he's sort of 8-1 or bigger. He's a really consistent sort. He doesn't win very often, but pace on his side. I just think that perhaps Ice Cold and Alex can be landed late in the penultimate race of the afternoon. Well, at 5:20, we close out the card with the Bord Namona Recycling Apprentice Handicap over a mile. I can't really look past here the really banging form Miss Florentine from the Ross O'Sullivan Yard. She's gone up 21 pounds since the end of June, but in that time she's run 5 times, winning twice and placing on the other 3 occasions, including in second place as well. So I really like the chances of the uber progressive and banging form Miss Florentine to win the lucky last at the Curragh on Saturday.